for the zero order reaction and half-life period for a zero order reaction. So similarly, let us derive an integrated rate equation for a first order reaction. So in the last class, I told you about the different kinds of rate of a reaction. That is, we have zero order reaction and first order reaction, second order reaction, but for derivations we have only zero order and the first order reaction. So in that already we derived the zero order and its half-life period. So let us see the reaction rate for a first order reaction. So generally, how we are going to express the rate of a reaction. So if we consider R gives rise to P, that is reactant is giving a product. This is a general equation. See, if we have to express a rate equation for this, rate can be written as rate is equal to K, which is called as a proportionality constant or the rate constant, right? Since it is first order reaction, the molar concentration of the R, because R is a reactant here, and since it is first order reaction, as a power we have to take 1. So this is how we can express the rate equation for a first order reaction. Similarly, the rate can also be expressed as minus D into R to the power of 1 divided by dt, right? So that is, the negative sign is because as the time increases, the reactant concentration is going to be decreased. And dt is the change with respect to time. Change in concentration of the reactant with respect to change in time. So compare these two equations now. Here you can observe in the LHS side, there is rate. So RHS values can be compared with each other. Then what we'll get? Minus dr by dt is equal to minus k into r. R to the power of 1 is nothing but r. Okay. So minus plus. Okay. So I am sending this negative sign towards RHS side, then also this dt here and r towards LHS. Then what I'll get? dr by r is equal to minus k into dt. Just observe this clearly. dt na right side kalsidini along with the negative sign, and r I have taken in the LHS. Because dx by x form alli namge idu bekagutte, so that's why I have rearranged this statement, this formula. Okay, so ee riti sigutte. Now integrate this equation on both sides. Integrate on both sides. Then what you are going to get? Again, I am going to write the equation clearly here. That is minus k into dt. Then LHS dr by r. So after integration, what we'll get? So in last class, I told you about the integration. This is the inverse of differentiation, right? So we can cancel d and this here, and here also same thing. And whenever you are going to integrate a constant value, you have to take the integration constant along with that. Then what I'll get in the LHS? Minus kt, because d has cancelled with the integration, plus I, because we have integrated a constant, that is rate constant, is equal to, now you can see here, this is in the form of integration of dx by x. Okay, integration of dx ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ value ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, integration of dx is equal to x, whereas integration of dx by x will be equal to ln x, that is log to the base e, natural logarithm. Because ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ x ಇದೆ, with respect to x, dx by x ಇರೋದು ln x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, ln ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ln is nothing but log to the base e, natural log. ಅದನ್ನ ln ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Therefore, what we are going to get here? Ln, instead of x, what we have? R. Okay, now consider this as equation 1. Now, when time is equal to 0 seconds, means innu time start agilla. That means the concentration of the reactant remains same as we have taken initially. ಎಷ್ಟು ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ because time ಇನ್ನೂ increase ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. You know that ಯಾವಾಗ concentration change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ when the time increases, the rate of the reaction increases and the concentration of the reactant decreases. At the same time concentration of the product increases. ಹೌದಾ? So time 0 ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ initial concentration or finally how much it is going to remain, initially how much you have taken, that will be same with the final value. Initial, this is initial, okay, idu final. Final estirutte, initial estirutte ashte irutte. For example, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 100% ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ 100 grams ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, or else 100 moles ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, okay, moles per liter ಇಷ್ಟಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಟೈಮ್ 0 ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, 100 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 1. ಓಕೆ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ these values in equation 1. Then what we'll get? Minus k, t means what? 0 seconds plus I as it is equal to ln r andre eno r naught. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಟಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್, ಕೆ ಇಂಟು 0 is 0 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಲಾನ್ ಇಂಟು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 2. ನೌ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ equation 2 in equation 1. Then what I am going to get? Minus kt as it is plus I means what? Ln r naught is equal to ln r. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು I value ನ equation 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Let us rearrange this. kt ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and then send ln r towards left hand side. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Then what I am going to get? Okay, so ln r naught ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಲಿ minus ln r is equal to kt ನ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಕಳಿಸಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ultimately what we'll get, k is equal to ln r naught minus ln r divided by t. Just observe the numerator. This is in the form of log a minus log b. Whatever formula you are going to apply for log to the base 10, all will be applicable for natural log itself. Okay, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ನ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, log a minus log b ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So can anybody tell me what is the formula of log a minus log b? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ log a minus log b ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? No, formula log a minus log b ಏನು? Log a by b, correct. So log a minus log b is log a minus b. Therefore ln r naught by r irutte whole divided by t. Okay, so now ln is the natural value. Usually in order to solve the problems or to clear the problems, log values na noduvaga we prefer log to the base 10 but not natural log. In order to convert natural log into log to the base 10, some value has to be multiplied with that. So that is 2.303. If we multiply ln with this number, then it will get converted into log to the base 10. Therefore, the ultimate formula for the integrated rate equation is for first order reaction is 2.303 by t into log r naught divided by r, where k is the rate constant, t is the time in seconds, minutes or hours and even in days, and r naught is the initial concentration of the reactant, r is the final concentration of the reactant. Okay, so this is the main equation in order to solve the problems related to first order reaction. Okay, any doubts in this derivation? If you have any doubts in any step, you can ask me now. If you understood, then we can move with the half-life period as well as problems. Any doubts in the derivation? Already I did this, but in order to solve the problems, I am repeating this. That's it. No doubts? Okay. Okay. Okay, no problem. So, okay. 2.303 ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, I'll tell you that. So from the beginning, I'll tell you once. Just quickly, I'm going to repeat this. ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. See, ನಾವು integrated rate equation for a first order derive ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇದು ಜನರಲ್ equation. 0 order ಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವು ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ rate expression ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ rate is equal to k into r to the power 1 ತಗೋತೀವಿ because this is first order reaction. Similarly, we can express the rate like this minus dr by dt. Okay, so ಎರಡನ್ನು compare ಮಾಡೋಣ RHS ಮಾತ್ರ because both the equations are similar in the LHS, therefore RHS values will be equal. So just rearrange ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ negative sign ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, therefore dr by r minus ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು plus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು plus ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು minus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, minus k into dt. Along with the sign, I am rearranging this r value in order to get this equation in the form of dx by x. Okay, then integrate on both sides. Integrate ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ differentiation ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅದು cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Average rate, okay, instantaneous rate ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು d ಅಂತ represent ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Since k ಮತ್ತೆ t ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ, but why we have taken I along with this is because we are integrating the constant. Whenever you integrate a constant value, you have to take an integrated constant also. Okay, so illi this is in the form of integration of dx by x. So dx by x integration ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ln x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ln ಅಂದ್ರೆ log to the base e ಅಂತ. Okay, so ಇದು last 0 order ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ಇದು just integration of dx, ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. dx with respect to x ಆದ್ರೆ ln x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, then we'll get like this. Consider this as equation 1. When time is equal to 0 second, final value will be equal to initial value. Okay, not anta illi bardre adu initial anta. Then substitute these values in equation 1. Then what we'll get? Minus k into 0 because t value 0 ide plus I is equal to ln r jagadalli r naught. Then I will be equal to ln r naught. Consider this as equation 2. Now substitute the value of I in equation 1. Then what we'll get? I value ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ln r naught na substitute ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Then after rearranging, I'll get the equation like this. Then I have taken kt in the LHS side and this in the RHS side. This is in the form of log a minus log b or log x minus log b log y thara ide. So log a minus log b is nothing but log a by b. ಇಲ್ಲಿ a andre r naught, b andre r. Therefore a by b. Okay, in order to convert ln into log, because ನಾವು problems ಅನ್ನ solve ಮಾಡುವಾಗ values ಅನ್ನ logarithmic table ಅಲ್ಲಿ log to the base 10 ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ. ln ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? log to the base e. Therefore log to the base e na log to the base 10 ಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have to convert that by multiplying the number with the number that is 2.303. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2.303 ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಆವಾಗ ln ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು log ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ equation, rate equation for a first order reaction. Okay, any doubts? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ, ದೀಕ್ಷಿತಾ, right? Any other doubts? Okay, so until you practice this, you will not be able to know how the ultimate value, the equation we got. Okay, we have to practice it, this equation once. Derivation practice madbeku. Okay, now let us derive an equation that is half-life period for the same integrated rate equation. Okay, so half-life period of a first order reaction. First order reaction ಏನು? Before that, let us go with the half-life period. Okay, ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸಲ repeat ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. half-life period ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. So generally half-life period means the time consumption. Okay, period ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ duration. What is the time taken for the reduction of exactly half of the concentration of initial concentration of the reactant. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100 moles per liter ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ x ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅದು 100 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್, 100 ಇನ್ ಹಾಫ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 50 ಅಲ್ವಾ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 50 moles per liter ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್. So this is called its half-life period, and exactly half of the initial concentration irodrinda the time can be mentioned as T half or T 50%. This is a symbol used to represent half-life period of the reaction. Okay. So ಈಗ ಅದನ್ನ first order reaction ಗೆ ನಾವು calculate ಮಾಡೋಣ. What is an integrated rate equation for first order reaction? Just now we derived K is equal to 2.303 divided by T log R naught divided by R. So this is an integrated rate equation for a first order reaction, right? So now let us derive the half-life of it. K as it is 2.303 divided by T. Half-life andre T half athwa T 50% alva, T half anta tagolona. Log what is the initial concentration of R naught, that is 100. Okay, athwa navilli R naught antane barಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Initially if it is 100, final ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಧ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 50. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 100 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, because in all the problems it won't be 100, it may be 80, 50 or even 25 ಆ ತರನೂ ಇರಬಹುದು. So generally I'll write R naught only. So initially if it is R naught, then final value will be half of it, ಅಂದ್ರೆ R naught ಇನ ಅರ್ಧ. Therefore R naught divided by 2. Don't get confused. R naught is an initial concentration. Finally, how much it remains? Half of the initial. Therefore, R is equal to R naught by 2. Now, let us rearrange this. K is equal to 2.303 divided by T half log. Okay, idu melgade hogutte numerator ge 2 R naught divided by R naught. Now, as we have same values in both numerator and denominator, let us cancel it. R naught cancel agutte. So since we are calculating or deriving half-life period, take T half in the LHS, send K to the RHS. 2.303 divided by K. Nodi illi idanna illi kalisidini, K na ikade tagondidini. Log 2 uldide. What is the value of log 2? That is 0.3010. Okay, please keep log tables along with you, because next ನಾವು log table na use ಮಾಡಿ problems na solve ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So keep calculator, notebook, pen as well as a log table along with you. Okay, so ಈ derivation ಮುಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ just ನಾನು doubt clarification ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಆ time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. Okay, so log 2 value is, you can check in the log table, 0.3010. So 2 andre 20 alli nodbeku ನೀವು, 20 at 0. Okay, ee reeti nodbeku. The value will be 3010. As we have a single digit here, because of this, before this we have to keep a decimal point and 0. This is number of digits minus 1 anta. Number of digit is 1, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So ಇದನ್ನ already ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, how to see the log values in a log book anta. Okay, already you are in second year, you should be thorough with the log values, how to see it. Okay, then multiply this 2.303 into 0.3010. What you will get? T half is equal to 0.693 divided by K. So this is the final equation to calculate a half-life period for a first order reaction. Okay, so today we derived two equations, that is an integrated rate equation for a first order reaction as well as its half-life period. Okay, both are very important, and even integrated rate equation for a zero order is also very important. So these are compulsory questions. Half-life period, when coming to half-life period, it will be asked for 2 marks, and integrated rate equation will be asked for 3 marks. Very important. So you have to practice it. Any one will be compulsorily asked, or else the problems based on these equations will be asked. Okay, now you can take logbook, calculator and a notebook to solve the problems. Any doubts in this derivation? Yes, 2.303 is a constant, that is it will be taken to convert ln into log to the base 10. Is any other doubts regarding half-life period of a first order reaction? Shall we move on to the problems? Okay, you understood both this one derivations? Okay, now just write the final equation at one side. No, 0.693 we got by multiplying 2.303 into 0.3010. So when coming to the equation, it is constant. It won't be varied. As a equation anta ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ formula ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ ಅದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so let us move on to the problems. Okay, so here is your first problem. That is, calculate the time in seconds for the decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide. The formula is given, which follows first order kinetics. See, here it is mentioned which kinetics it is following. First order. When concentration of nitrogen pentoxide is dropped from, that means decreased from 0.1 molar to 0.01 molar. Okay, and the rate constant value is also given. So first we need to write the data clearly and what we need to calculate here. So if you know how to write the data, then half of your problem will be solved. Then you have to write the formula and you have to substitute the values along with the units. Okay. Now let us write the given data, what they have given. Calculate the time in seconds. So first what you need to calculate is time in seconds for the decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide which follows first order kinetics. So which formula we have to use? First order kinetics. Okay. When concentration of the N2O5 is dropped from, andre initially estide initial value R0 is 0.1 molar. It is dropped from 0.1 to final how much? 0.01 molar concentration. What is the value of K? 6.22 into 10 to the power of minus 4 per second. Just observe here, K value, the unit is per second. So obviously the time will be obtained in the seconds itself. If it is in minute, then you have to convert it into seconds by dividing with the value 60. Because 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Then what is the formula for the first order reaction? K is equal to 2.303 divided by T into log R0 divided by R. Okay. So just I have to calculate the T. I'm going to rearrange it. 2.303 T ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದನ್ನ LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋತೀನಿ. So K RHS ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. K value ಎಷ್ಟು? 6.22 into 10 to the power of minus 4 per second into log. What is the initial value? 0.1 molar whole divided by final value is 0.01 molar. T is equal to, so just divide this 2.303 by 6.22. That is 2.303 divided by 6.22 value is, the value will be 0.370 into 10 to the power of minus 4 ಇದೆ. ಅದು numerator ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ plus 4 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Per second ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು second ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. When coming to this, log 0.1 divided by 0.01 is nothing but 10. 0.1 divided by 0.01 is 10. Okay. So log 10 value is constant. You have to remember this. Log 10 andre eshtu? 1. Okay. Log 10 is nothing but 1. Then T is equal to 0.370 into 10 to the power of 4 second there. Log 10 is nothing but 1 alva. 1 into the value remains same. So since it is in decimal, let us convert into scientific notation. So ಇದನ್ನ just ಒಂದು ನಾನ್ ಝೀರೋ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ಡೆಸಿಮಲ್ ನ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. We have a non-zero number that is 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Therefore our answer is 3.70 into 10 to the power of 4 ಇದೆ. Since we have shifted towards one digit, minus 1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ second. Okay, so the final answer will be 3.70 into 10 to the power of 3 seconds. So this is the answer. Okay, so this is a final answer. Okay, have you practiced this? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರನೂ ಇತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿ ಲಾಗ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾನ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಎಸ್, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾನ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ? No. Okay, you got it right. So now I'm going to make little bit changes in the same question. By that you can clearly understand how to solve this. Okay, just to values na change martini just for a practice purpose. Take it as a second problem. Okay, so calculate. My question is calculate. Be ready. Okay, just no need to write. Just you can write the data according to my question. Okay, calculate the time in seconds as it is for the decomposition of nitrogen pentoxide, that is also as it is, which follows first order kinetics when concentration of N2O5 is dropped from, just I am going to change the values here. E value na nan illi change ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, that is from 0.2 molar to 0. Just a minute, 0.05 molar. So istu change ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. Instead of 0.1, take it as 0.2. Initially it will be 0.2 and final how much? 0.05. K remains same. ಅದು ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, just for practice purpose I am telling. Okay, so ಈಗ same formula apply ಮಾಡಿ, just you have to change these values. Just change this and tell me what is the answer. I'll give you just 2 to 3 minutes time. Go for it and tell me the answer. Yes, good. So that means you understood this problem and also you practiced the example. You got the right answer. Okay, next let us move on to the next problem. That is okay. So here is your second question, that is 60% of a first order reaction was completed in 60 minutes. See, time is given and the value is given in percentage. I'll tell you how to take it as initial value and final value when it is given in the percentage. Okay, and calculate the time required for to complete 50% of the reaction. Andre nodi, ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ 60% ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ? 60 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ 50% ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ? ಸಿ 50 is nothing but half life. Okay, half life ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ನಾವು. But we do not have any values here except the percentage value and the time. Let us, since it is first order reaction, the time is also given. K we need to find out. The formula is K is equal to 2.303 divided by T into log R0 divided by R. So 2.303 divided by time given is 60 minutes. 60 minutes is the log initial value. Nodi, when it is in percentage, 60% andre initial value will be 100 moles. Okay, and finally how much it has remained? 60% complete ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದಿರೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 100 minus 60 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 40 mole is remaining finally. Percentage ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ 100 ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. Percent means cent means 100. Okay, and the final value will be 100 minus 60, that is 40. So 100 divided by 40 is equal to 2.303 divided by 60 as it is. Log 100 by 40 is 2.5. 2.5 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 2.5 ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು 25 at 0 ನೋಡಬೇಕು. Then the value will be, just a minute, 2.303 divided by 60 is 0.0383 into log 2.5 is nothing but 25 at 0. So the value is 0.3979. So this is 0 ne ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 25 ಇದೆ ಅಂತ 25 ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು 1 ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ. Before decimal ಎಷ್ಟು digit ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Therefore this is a value and final answer is 0.397. Okay, so the answer is 0.01527. Okay, so k ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪರ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Power of